project in England at the moment, which has reared its ugly head, which I thought very predictable, in the nature of fascism, which is the last thing one would ever have associated with England. But there's now a party there called the National Front, which is the fourth strongest party in the country, which only recently, I felt, people actually would own up that it was the Nazi party. You know, and it sort of crept into the papers gradually, and it was just the National Front, that's all. It occurred to me that nobody had mentioned that it was a fascist party.
Was it always fascism the answer to economic failure?
I don't think it's an answer to anything at all. It's an answer to an idiot's dream, and that's about it.
Do you see it actually taking some roots or gathering some influence to views?
I don't think so. I think they have no leadership. If they found leadership of a charismatic nature, there would be very big problems. But they don't.
If a man of your intelligence decided to side with that element...
That's, yes. In fact, I used the Thin White Duke one time, which unfortunately backfired a bit in England. But I tried to, as usual, theatrically show what could happen. And in some way it did some good, because for the first time it brought to the front that it was a fascist party. It hadn't been really written about as such until then. It was still just, nice and politely the National Front. There's a sort of a Holocaust emotionally happening in Europe, and one can only just try and describe it rather than project any future for what's going to happen. I think I've always thought that an artist should remain apolitical, and if anything, if there are aspects that he doesn't agree with, then to caricature them more than anything else. So this is what I've always tried to do.